I once watched a person eat an entire cup of mayonnaise with a spoon in an airport food court. No bread, no chips, just straight, cold mayo, and they looked genuinely transported, like they'd unlocked a flavor code in their brain that the rest of us are missing. That scene sums up the weirdest truth about why we love certain foods. Our cravings aren't just about taste. They're about texture-making memories. Fat molecules are slippery little thieves. They hijack your brain's reward system by coating your tongue in a slick layer that lingers just long enough to trick your mouth into thinking the food is richer than it actually is. That's why a spoonful of mayo can feel like a luxury even when you know it's pure fat. Your brain registers that silky slide as a signal of status, not sabotage. The stranger part, the more processed the fat, the more aggressive this trick becomes. Industrial emulsifiers smooth out textures so well that your brain doesn't just taste fat, it gets addicted to the anticipation of fat before the first bite lands. Now consider the Maillard reaction, that browning crust on seared meat or toasted bread that smells like Sunday mornings and backyard grills. It's not just flavor, it's a chemical alarm that screams protein to your nervous system. Your bite. That's why grilled cheese feels worth the calories. Your brain isn't just tasting cheese, it's reward hacking on the illusion of concentrated nutrition. The catch? The browning process also creates acrylamide, a compound that, in massive doses, might nudge your risk of cancer, but your behavior never gets that memo because evolution wired us to taste our protein like our survival depends on it. Here's the mind bender. Your attachment to these foods isn't accidental. It's engineered. Processed food giants dial in salt, sugar, and fat ratios to hit what's called the bliss point, a specific combination that overrides your fullness cues and leaves you scraping the bottom of the bag. But the real surprise? You're not powerless. Your brain's reward system isn't stuck on autopilot, it rewires itself every time you choose a real apple over apple-flavored gummy rings. The foods you love today are partly built by food science, but the ones you'll love tomorrow are still yours to shape. So here's the question nobody wants to hear. If